Hello everybody. Today I am looking at these solar powered motion activated lights. They're for the outdoors. This is a nice little 6-pack. I got it for 26 bucks and we'll see how they hold up. Alright, this is actually my second box of these. These are by a company called Merece, M-E-R-E-C-E, as you can see. And they're pretty cool looking. They say they have 600 lumens, and I believe it. Let's see, a couple other things there. Yeah, nice little instruction guide showing you how everything works. Cool. Let's see. All right. So they come with the sheetrock screws, and then it's just some screws. And let's look at the lights. Interesting, they're already scratched. I got these new. Let's see, just for funsies. Nice and packed in there, but that one looks like it wasn't handled the best. That's okay. As long as it works, I'll be happy. Got the nice protection over the solar cells. Looks trippy with the phone. It's got a whole lot of LEDs. Alright, here we go. Bright light warning. Oh yeah. Actually looks really good. Now it should turn off when I... Yep. You can flash. Yeah, cool. So they are activated by light. So when there's not enough light, they'll stay on. But when I give them light, they go off. That's what you want to see. Alright, they got a couple different modes. This one is the high mode, and whenever it detects motion, it'll go to high. Got the low, then high, and then the medium mode. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, they look really good. Now, let's go to the outdoor test. Alright, I'm outside. It's a pretty bright night, which is surprising. But nevertheless, we got our 2 lights set up here, one over there, and they're set to the dim mode. So as I get closer, bam, bright mode. They actually work really well, and I'm relatively impressed on how good they work. Today's not the best night to test it out because we got a full moon blowing right now, so it's actually pretty bright outside. But nevertheless, you can see these things, no light, lots of light. We'll come over here and bam, plenty of light. I can get all the way to our dog's kennel perfectly fine. You can see all the junk on the ground. Yeah, these things are sweet. As previously mentioned, we got the 3 modes. Just by clicking the button right here. The low mode, now it's off. Got the high mode. So this will only go on high now. Like this. So this is set to dim. So that dim light will always be on. So when I walk close to it, then it'll shift to the bright, which I like, because I like it with the dim lights, but I'm assuming it'll tax the battery more and you'll probably get less life out of it. But this one is now set to only go off when it detects motion. So I'll get over here now and bam, now it's on. Then we can trigger this mode, which is what I'm gonna keep them at. And then there's the low mode, which I can't remember if it sets it to be off or if it sets it to be low. But I'm gonna let that do that real quick. Turn this one off. And I think that one just leaves it on all the time, but I can't remember. So let's just let it go for a second. Of course, when I'm making the video, you're gonna see the instruction manual, which I forgot, hopefully. And yeah, so that's like I thought, it's just always on. Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, plenty of light. It's actually brighter than the dim mode was on the other one, because you got that, the dim mode, then that's brighter than the other mode. Bright mode, dim, then bright, then the one that's just a bit brighter than the dim mode, but that one's the one that's always on. And I just got it set to bright. Bright motion detect. When the backlights are on, it's no big deal. Oh, I forgot to turn this one back on. There. And now I got a nice little path. I have another one set up there on the wall, as you can see right there. They're screwed in by these 2 screws into the tree. It's small enough to where it actually doesn't go too much farther than the bark, so it isn't damaging the tree at all, which is really nice. So now I have it set to just be off, so you won't know they're there until you go to walk by, then bammo, you have light. All right, that'll conclude the nighttime outdoor test. All right, so I'd actually tested these at a different time. I've had the other ones for about a week. I've been testing them, and these things, I'm still at the same spot, but I have the ones that I showed you just a second ago. They went through a huge storm that we had in our area, and they were completely soaked, and yet they work perfectly fine. So trust me when I say that these are able to stand the weather. We had, I think they call it a, probably gonna sound stupid when I say this, but they call it a sky river or something. I can't remember what they call it. But it brought so much water. We had like 2 inches of water. It was a lot. And 50-mile-an-hour winds, and these things lasted and stood up to it. These have, they'll detect you from probably 10 feet away, which is perfect. And they last for probably 30 seconds, which is also pretty nice. I really like these, and I'll see how long they last. So I'm going to make a couple more videos on these eventually, but as of now, I'd say these are definitely worth the 26 bucks I spent on them. Alright, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe, and I'll definitely make more like it. If you guys have any questions, one's got some dust in it or something. Interesting. You shake it. Interesting, okay. Well, anyway, if you guys got any questions, just leave them in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. I'll usually respond within an hour. Usually, I try to respond within an hour. So, I'll see you guys all later. Until then, goodbye.